cannot read, can recognize the letters of the English alphabet. What we know is that they have chewed that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, to Z. But that is not learning. Our children are not reading because of the way we learn. They see what we hear only once. We are marking, let me digress a bit, we are marking the non-deck that they wrote. And it's terrible. Can you imagine somebody who has gone to grammar school, JSS, SSS, doesn't know the difference between this one and this one? They don't. So if they are writing, I know John, then they write, I know John. For you. Now the sound shen, can be got from about 5 sources. Tion, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will give you the sound shen. For example, addition, A-D-D-I-T-I-O-N. So when they are writing politician, they write P-O-L-I-T-I and write any of them, they don't get. This is how your daughters, your nieces, your brothers, your sons are writing. So you have to write, we need to do something, and what they are doing, let's say suspicion. It comes across the word suspicion, just write sus P, and then anyone after what comes into the head, they write. Or they can write S-S-I-O-N. Because they don't read. And if you don't see it. And there are several ways of producing one sounding. You look at that we all make. We can get this one can give us the sound, this one can also give us the sound, this one can also give us the sound. So if they are to write laugh, they will be writing L-A-A-F for laugh. This is what they doing. And so they write and write and write. They cannot do the summary. They cannot do the comprehension. They put all their hopes in the essay. I guess marked one, 957 words. The person had 17 over 50. 957 words. Because if you can't spell because and you write because 80 times, it is wrong 80 times. Are you with me? You can't spell today and write today 15 times, it is wrong 15 times. I keep on deducting 15 times in my head. So it is very, very important, right? So that is the digression. Now we have this table here that let's say we call now to come. I've got all manner of TLMs here. We can decide to use this. As I've told you, they know by reciting A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. That one is not learning. Start from you can even start from here upwards. I will need point to this, point to that, point to this, point to that. Come here, go over here, this, that, and see whether you are sure they can recognize the letters of the word. And not that you can recite A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, No, that one is not learning. Now, we need money or even sponsors to get me to go and publish this. We began, so when they can use this, now you see from here, this one is happening here. Here is A, B, C that they know. Here, what did we start with? W. So you can't recite and come and say W, S, no. W and then S and O. The aim is to make sure that truly they can recognize those letters of the English alphabet. If you start from here, you see what we began with what? The letter X. When you come here, we began with the letter what? H. So by going random sampling, you can start from left to right, top to bottom, and even be diagonal from here down here, or from here this way, or up, or something. So let's say you call the children, and you are satisfied that this person has done well, and you are convinced that this person knows the letters of the alphabet. You take it. Let's say this one was able to do this one, and that one. You put X here. It means for now, Adu, Dede, and Ake, they can recognize what? The letters of the alphabet. We go on. Now, B will be two-letter words. Common words. And this name words there for the children. So, you can use this. Are you with me? As, at, be, by, do, whatever. You can again use it diagonally or this one or that one, making sure that these common English words are known by the pupils. So that you take, let's say once again, this one and that one and this. They were able to recognize the two-letter words. So you mark this out. Let's say we go to, and in our primer, maybe we have to go for Afri for fans. So these are the two-letter words that I mentioned. Point to them randomly for them to tell you the names of the words. Can they do it? If you get it, once they do it, you take. Are you with me? So after that, let's go to three-letter words, common words. A word like eat, box, cat, pot, egg, house, leg, net, pen, bus, sun, I, you, they, and so on and so forth. Go through whether you can recognize them. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. So if you're able to at least get, you can target 70 or even 60%. So 60% of 24 is what? 6. How many you get? The math is 6 over 10 times 24 is 1, 4, 5. If they get about 14, or maybe that's 15. If they're able to get 15, I think it's okay. Are you with me? Out of the 24, if they get 15, it means they can fairly recognize three-letter words. They only need a little help and they can go on. You move on to four-letter words like come. You see the same procedure. They go, so you take. So by the end of your diagnostics, we go further inside this. and we start reading simple sentences. For example, this is a pot. It is a black pot. There is water in the pot. I can carry the pot. I with me. You see, we are repeating ourselves. Pot, 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 pot. When you finish, call the words. Point to this. Point to black. Point to water. Point to guys. Ask for the saying of this is a pot. There are some children here. We go over 4 times, everything is here. There are some of the children that you see they can't read. If we go over this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them here, it's already here in their mind. But can they point to this? Can they point to there? Can they point to, can they recognize carry? Can they recognize water? So it is not just the reading, and this is what is lazily done by teachers in the schools. They sit down, armed with a pointer. This is a pot, and they recite, this is a pot. The pot, it is a black pot. They all say it is a black pot. There's water in the pot, they say it. I can carry the pot. Then they say they think they have taught reading. Then they collect the books and collect the locker until Monday. Now how can the children read when you do this? Now let's take another example. This is a basket. The basket is on the table. There are oranges in the basket. I like oranges. You see basket, 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 basket. Oranges. By this time, this word, this and this are already common. I believe. So you don't waste your time on this and this any longer. Maybe the new words are